Marcus Semien launched his 43rd home run of the year, and now he's tied for the most home runs ever by a second baseman as the Blue Jays beat the Minnesota Twins 6-1 on Saturday night. Welcome back to the Blue Jays Recap. I'm your host, Evan, and this is another Blue Jays game recap. Like you heard, the Jays just won 6-1 against the Minnesota Twins, and they are now 86-69 on the year, as the Minnesota Twins are literally the exact opposite in their record. Today, Robbie Ray pitched a gem as he picked up his 13th win of the year and went 6 innings, let up 1 run on 3 hits with 6 strikeouts and 4 walks. As his walks were a bit high, as he let up 2 in the first 2 innings, as right now his walks per 9 is only at 2, but he let up a few more on the day. Springer hit a dinger, and he was 22-0 going into this game on at bats. And he hit a home run with Danny Jansen on to give him 2 RBIs, but had a strikeout and a walk. And then Marcus Semien went 2 for 5 with a home run and a double, as he picked up an RBI, but he did have a strikeout. And the Jays picked up 11 hits as a team, too, as Teoscar Hernandez went 2 for 4, hitting a moonshot that went into the hedges in straight center field, as that one went more than 430 feet. And then Bo Bichette went 1 for 4, but had 2 strikeouts in the day, as the rest had 1 for days, but Vladimir Guerrero Jr. went 0 for 4 with a strikeout and a walk. They got up only 3 hits to the Minnesota Twins, as the Blue Jays bullpen was amazing, with Adam Simber, Tim Mayza, and Trevor Richards all going 1 inning. It didn't let up a single run. Picked up only 1 strikeout for all 3 of them, and 2 walks between them. But it didn't matter, as they were phenomenal. And then they also didn't have to put in Jordan Romano in this game, which is huge, so they can use him maybe for that series against the Yankees or in this last game. The Jays as a team, though, picked up 10 strikeouts, which was not very good, as Randal Grichuk and Bo Bichette struck out twice for both of them. But Randal Grichuk did have an RBI that split the foul line and the right fielder, as it went all the way to the wall and it got kicked up. And Randal Grichuk did score a run, but got thrown out at third base as he tried to get some extra bases on that, and as it was an error by Brandon Rooker, as well as Josh Donaldson had an error in this game where he threw the ball way over as Santiago Espinal grounded it right to him. The Jays did a really good job. They struck out the Minnesota Twins 7 times, as they gave Mitch Garver 2 Ks, as he was hot coming into this game, but they really did a good job as they only led him to a few. He only went 0 for 3 on the day. Mitch Garver, though, in the first inning, hit one right over the warning track, but George Springer comes and races onto it as he makes a phenomenal catch at the wall, but a run scores because there's a man on third. But top second inning, Teoscar Hernandez hits an absolute club that goes on that Ivy-ish thing that I mentioned before. Santiago Espinal then comes in and scores on the Randal Grichuk play. Then Semien ties the record on his 43rd home run as a second baseman and of the year for him, as he makes it 3-1, and then Springer has a 2-run shot. Hopefully that can turn his season around, as he has 7 more games to prove himself. And if Springer can get hot, that will be huge for the Jays, because this is the time. And then Danny Jansen hits one through the gap as they were shifting him, as there's no one at second base, as another run scores. And then Trevor Richards seals the game on a quick 1-2-3 inning, as the Jays are now 2 games behind the Yankees and the Red Sox for the wild card, as the Mariners lost 14-1 to the LA Angels, as the Blue Jays are now a game above the Mariners and 2 games behind the Yankees, who just lost to the Boston Red Sox in a heartbreaking game for the Red Sox as they let up a grand slam to Giancarlo Stanton. In this next game against the Minnesota Twins is going to be Alek Manoah versus Garrett Jacks. Jacks has 16 games pitched, a 3-4 record with a 6.75 ERA, and he has not been very good this year. As if the Jays can do what they did last night, score some runs and get some good pitching from Alek Manoah, who has been phenomenal recently with a 3.36 ERA, 109 strikeouts, and a 108 WHIP on a 7-2 record. That can really, really help them, as if Vladdy can hopefully turn it up today, as he was not very good yesterday. But if Teoscar Hernandez can stay hot like he has, and if Marcus Semien or George Springer can show up in this game, that will be huge for them, and hopefully Bo Bichette can lower his strikeouts a bit. The Jays are leading in RBIs, homers, batting average, wins, strikeouts, saves. Literally every team stat, and on paper, they are to win. Alek Manoah, my key to the game is if he is working, the Jays are working, as that's what they did last night with Robbie Ray, and hopefully they can do that today, as they don't have a really proven pitcher on the mound tonight, as he has been terrible this year, as he is an above 6, approaching 7 ERA. But Manoah is the opposite of that. And when his curveball is working, that slider is coming in, and that fastball is going, he can be a deadly pitcher, and especially against this lower part of the Twins lineup, which is not very good compared to other lower lineups in the lower part of teams, as the first 4 guys are going to be hard to get out, but the last around 5 guys, except for Miguel Sano, if he's pretty good, but he does strike out a lot, they can get some guys out. Hopefully the Blue Jays can win. I'm predicting a win in this game, and if they can tie this, either the Red Sox or Yankees are going to lose because they're playing each other, that will be huge. I'm predicting one for the Blue Jays.